So I'm going to illustrate how to use the continuous breaks in Microsoft Word in order to insert a page with a different orientation as the pages around it. And so here we see some information, just an outline. It doesn't matter what the information is. And you'll notice that at the end of this document, there are a couple of pictures. And so maybe I want to take this particular chart and I want to cut this chart out of where it's at and insert it into a different point. So if I go back up to the top, maybe I decide I want to put that chart right here before Excel graph generation. And so what I'm going to do is select this chart by clicking on it. In this case, it's stored as a picture, so I'll just select this picture, hold down Control and hit the letter X to cut it. Place the cursor right above Excel graph generation. Hold down Control and hit the letter V in order to paste it. And we see that that chart, or that picture in this case, is pasted in at that point. And maybe that looks okay, but maybe I've decided that I want to insert this picture as a full page. And I'm going to use a continuous break to do that. So what we need to do is go up to this Layout tab. I'm going to scroll back up to where I put the cursor, where I want the break to go. I'm going to insert a break by clicking on Breaks. And we'll see that we have different types of page breaks and section breaks. And I'm going to insert a continuous break. This is going to allow me to create different sections. So for example, if I wanted to use two different columns, or if I want to insert a page that has a different orientation, such as portrait or landscape, I could by using a continuous break. And you see that nothing happened. And the continuous break is in there, but we can't see it. So what we need to do is go to the Home tab. And then we're going to select on this Show Hide button. And the Show Hide button is going to allow us to see paragraph marks and other hidden formatting symbols such as spaces and tabs. In this case, we see that continuous break that's going to denote a different section. And I'm going to insert another one of those continuous breaks after the chart. So I need to create a little bit of room here. I'm going to go to Layout, Breaks, Continuous, and I'm going to insert another continuous break. And so now we have this different section that if we wanted to, we could change the formatting within this different section. And so now I have this chart on its own page. And what I can do is go to this chart, put the cursor on that same page, and change the orientation to landscape. I have an extra page break in here, so I'll delete it. And you'll notice that we have one page of portrait information, followed by a landscape page, followed by another portrait page. So if I want to make this chart a full page, I could. Go to Format. In this case, I'm going to make it 6.5 inches tall. Because of this extra spacing on the page, it won't fit, so I need to delete these two spaces, and we'll see that we have a full page chart. So in this case, I've used a continuous break to have one section of portrait orientation, another section of landscape orientation, and then followed by another section of portrait orientation.